Okay, let us now learn the use of Grignard reagent. Okay, now Grignard reagent we already saw alkyl magnesium halide. हमने देखा था CH3 MgBr, alkyl magnesium halide. Now how is the bond in this case in between magnesium and bromine? Okay, or the between magnesium and the bromide ion there is an ionic bond. Okay, magnesium transfers one of its electrons to bromine. So bromine acquires a negative charge and magnesium acquires a positive charge. This is very easily understood because magnesium is strongly metallic, bromine is strongly non-metallic, and transfer of electron takes place. ठीक है, तो यहाँ what do you have? You have an ionic bond. But when you come to this point, you have a covalent bond existing between carbon and magnesium. याद रखना, this covalent bond is between carbon and magnesium, and therefore this is a kind of covalent bond where sharing of electron is taking place. Now what we realize is this is a highly polar bond again, and because of the high polar nature, carbon acquires a small negative charge and magnesium acquires a small positive charge. So यहाँ magnesium पे already there is a positive charge because of transfer of electron, and there is some more additional positive charge because of difference in electronegativity or due to the polarity of the bond. ठीक है, now let us see what is happening. Usually what happens is this carbon जो है ना इसके ऊपर negative charge है. Negative charge means it is highly nucleophilic, so it will go and attack some center which is electrophilic. So we have to just check compounds where there is electrophilicity available, and usually you see that wherever there is a double bond or a triple bond it is happening. Now you see here carbon oxygen के बीच में, you know, it's a highly polar bond. This pi electron can shift towards oxygen. So what will you have? CH3 CO with a negative charge, and this carbon acquires a positive charge and CH3. Can you now see that this alkyl magnesium halide can attack this carbon can attack this? Okay, so addition takes place across the double bond, यानी ये double bond के across addition होता है. CH3 will go to this carbon and MgBr will add here because oxygen is negative, positive Mg will add here. So what are you going to get is CH3 C CH3 OMgBr, and the CH3 remains as it is. Did you get it? So CH3 COCH3, here the nucleophilic carbon has attacked and Mg has attacked to the O, which is acting as a nucleophile. So O gives its electrons to magnesium and C gives its electrons to this carbon. Clear? And the second step is always acid hydrolysis. Now you know what is acid hydrolysis, isn't it? H3O plus or acid in water. Which acid is usually used here? It is dilute sulfuric acid. So what will happen is, from this H2O, hydrolysis means H and OH is going to add. So this is how it is going to add. H will add here, OH will add here, and what are you getting? CH3 COH CH3 CH3. So now you can see when I started, my compound was acetone. How many carbon atoms? There were 3 carbon atoms in the chain. My product has got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. That is what we said. It can increase the chain. Okay. So tertiary butyl alcohol is formed from acetone. Is it clear? Okay.